Right, Fiona Anderson joins us now from business in Vancouver. Good morning, Fiona.
Good morning.
Talking about how much debt Canadians have and when we think we will pay it down.
It's surprising. We are overly optimistic about how we will be able to pay off our debt and by when, especially the younger we are. So this poll is done by CIBC and it came out yesterday. And it found that according to about 21% of respondents said they expected to be still carrying debt beyond the age of 65. Yet people didn't think that would be happening. They really thought they'd be able to pay their debt off sooner. In fact, over the age of 65, more than half are actually still carrying some debt. So looking at the numbers across different age groups, found that across all age groups, people thought they'd be debt-free by about 56 years old. Now look at the 18 to 24-year-olds. They thought they'd be debt-free by the time they're 39 years old. Of course, by that point, they probably don't even have much debt. A bit of a disconnect, the 25 to 34-year-olds thought that they'd have everything paid off, including mortgages, by the time they were 47 years old. But in fact, almost 70% of people 45 and older still are carrying debt. So, and then if you go to the other boards, as you see, as the older people get, the older they realize they will still actually be carrying debt. So the 45 to 54-year-olds realize they'll actually still have debt 4 years hence when they're 58 years old. When they get older, 55 to 64, they think they'll be debt-free by about 64. And if they're over 65, they're finally hoping to be debt-free by 70. So we have a bit of disconnect when we think we're going to be able to be debt-free and when we are going to be debt-free. Mm-hmm. In another survey that came out yesterday from Edward Jones, they found that they asked people, okay, if you got a tax refund, what would you do with that money? And actually a good percentage of them, almost 30%, said they'd pay off debt. About 9% said they'd put it towards retirement, and 8% said they'd go traveling, maybe why they're in debt.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, on the other end of the spectrum, which you'll be talking about in an hour from now, Fiona, we'll tell you who made $69 million last year.
Yes, we will.
Okay, thanks, Fiona. That person's in BC, too.